Alright, welcome back. It is Wednesday. It's been a couple of days since I've done any videoing. Got some work done on the little silver rampage. Got most of the interior tore apart. But the one thing that was cool about that was it had some nice window sweeps. So they are going to go in the Shelby Charger that we just bought. That's one of the pieces that this car needs. So tomorrow, the delivery is expected of timing belt, water pump, the belts, the upper radiator hose. Nobody has a lower radiator hose, and I foresee that being a problem in the future. Maybe not right now, but in the future, if you have one of these cars, if you can find a lower radiator hose, I would highly suggest keeping it and getting it now and putting it away. I believe we have one, an extra that I bought, and I have another one here somewhere. I'll have to try to find it. I think I bought this for the Horizon, and it might not be the same, but somewhere over in there, I thought was another one that I'd had. Maybe it was this one, but I thought it was a different one. Anyways, I'll dig for that at a later point. Right now, I'm trying to remove the parts to get into the timing belt. It is super hot. I have this big fan that blows hot air around, but you know, air movement is better than nothing. So sorry, I'm sweaty already. I've been out here 10 minutes, but we're gonna go ahead and knock this out. So I'm gonna remove the AC compressor so that I can get the alternator and just sit it off to the side, AC compressor off to the side, and then get to the the alternator and AC bracket, get it out of the way because it's all kind of in the way. And then we'll get upper timing belt cover loose, and then we'll go up underneath and we will get the lower timing belt cover loose, those out of the way, remove the water pump housing from the engine, and then we'll start getting into where we can get to the timing belt. We're going to have to undo this mount on this side. You undo it, and then you can hold the engine up because the belt goes on either side of that mount. So you have to have the mount out of the way in order to get the belt on and off. I'm not worried about setting timing on this. We know it runs great. So the plan is to do to slide the old one off and slide the new one on, reset the tension, and send it. It should be okay. Nothing's going to move. The only thing I've got to watch, the counterbalance or the distributor drive needs to be. I need to make sure it doesn't move. The crank's not going to move and the cam's not going to move, but I need to make sure I line up the distributor drive gear for that. So, anyways, we're going to get busy. I'll show you what we got done when I'm done. I'm getting this fan back on. It's hot. So you can see, got the AC compressor out of the way, the alternator out of the way. I've got to do some cleaning up on that. The one adjuster bolt is a bear to get to on these L bodies. So I took it all apart without doing the adjustment. I'm replacing the belt anyway, so I just cut the belt and dismounted it. So I'll take that and clean it up and maybe even spray put a little grease on that. I don't know yet. But to get it so it's easier to turn because it was super stiff and you can only take a little bite at a time. Power steering belt's loose. I got it tight so it can move. The pump moves now so it come off. You can see the timing belt. It looks okay, but it's definitely old. So we're going to, like I said earlier, I'm just going to go ahead and do it. I did find that the upper timing cover was broken at some point in time. It looks like they did break it and then tried to Permatex it. It's hard to see it, but that's what this is. It's just it's flexible, so they did not know what they were doing. And you can see it's all over the back side here. Fortunately, we have some of those on hand, so I'll just go ahead and swap that out while I have it apart. Another thing that the young man told me was he replaced one of the fuel lines, and I'm seeing that one there is probably the one that he replaced. We will correct that, put the correct hose and the correct clamps, as well as you can kind of make out the cracks in the return line. I'm not sure on the other side yet. It doesn't look horrible. But either way, it's going to get 2 new fuel lines here at minimum. Ideally, what I would love to do to this car, just because I'm weird like this, I noticed the oil pan is seeping. I would love to pull the oil pan. Unfortunately, to pull the oil pan, you got to pull the starter, and then you got to deal with the intermediate shaft bolts. It's it's not a 10-minute job, but I would like to pull the oil pan, clean it up really well, and put a new gasket on it and reseal it. I'm not doing that right now. That'll be later on down the road project. It's not like pouring out, but you can tell it's seeping. I also noticed that on the back, the front of the K-member, there's a curved shield that's supposed to keep any kind of debris from getting on the rack and pinion. It is missing. So I believe all the L bodies have that. So I'm going to look at these 2 Rampages we have and see if there's one on there. If not, we have one on inventory. The main thing I will need is the bolts. I don't have the bolts that hold it on. It's not like it's urgent, but I'm weird like that. I said before, I want to fix it and fix it right. The turbo lines, again, all this stuff is 41 years old. You know, yeah, the car doesn't have a ton of miles, but it's all rubber, and rubber dries out over time. So eventually I would like to replace those. But again, that is kind of a bear to do. So all this stuff is kind of tricky to get to. We're not going to worry about it right now, especially this summer, because I'm not going to buy this car and then just keep working on it every single day and have it tore down all summer trying to replace things. So it's not going to go far. We're not going to like take it to Florida or nothing. It's going to stay fairly local. So maybe like up to the lake, we might take it up there someday. And if it breaks down, it breaks down. You know, I have buddies that have trailers. So, you know, my trailer's here. We can get it back home. It's not going to be detrimental. So anyways, here's the water pump. And you could see, so it sits up in here like this. So this is the bottom. You can see where it had been seeping. And it almost looks like, I don't know. It looks like somebody drilled this. I mean, I'm not saying that they did, but it definitely looks larger than it should be. The weep hole is typically really small. I don't know why somebody would drill this. So either way, it actually looks like it may have been changed at one time already, because there's some excess Permatex there and around here. So, but the next challenge is going to be getting these bolts that hold the pump to the housing out. What happens is a lot of times they want to snap off down in here, because you got a metal bolt going into an aluminum housing. If you know anything about science, metal and aluminum typically don't go well together. So I'm going to work on that. Not tonight. I'm done. I'm gross. I'm sweaty. And I'm ready to call it a night, even though I've only been out here for a few hours. Because tomorrow night is supposed to be just as hot, I think. But tomorrow night I'm hoping that the parts come in on time. So that I can start getting it put back together. I may not finish it tomorrow night, but I'd like to at least get a good head start. And then, you know, see where we go from there. All right, well, I said I'm going to go in, get cleaned up, get a shower, get something to eat, and get on Call of Duty. Good morning. It is Saturday morning. It's been a minute since I've done a video. I haven't really done anything fun or exciting. Spent yesterday, I was off for the holiday, and spent yesterday working in the garage, cleaning up. A lot of stuff that was back here is stuff that's going to Carlisle, so I moved it already. I've still got all these repair manuals that they probably won't sell, but I'm going to take them anyways, or at least some of them. And then reorganized the rims. I don't know if you saw the videos before or paid attention, but this area back here was just piled full of stuff. So I moved all that out yesterday. I put the Shelby Charger outside and moved all that stuff out yesterday, and stacked rims so they're all matching. I found that we have 30 5-lug pizza wheels. 30 of those, not including what's on like the Shelby Charger. That's just what's dismounted and ready to sell. And I actually put 3 in for the scrap, because one of them, somebody had cut the entire tire off but left that much of the sidewall on the inner and outer, and I don't have no idea how you'd break that off on the tire changer. So it's just scrap. And then the other 2, somebody had painted an aqua blue many years ago. So I figured with 30, losing 3 is not going to hurt anything. So I also took all the door panels down. Remember, there was some stacked up there, and got them nice and neat here. Those are all Daytona, and there's one LeBaron set. And then this stack here is all L-body, Charger, Rampage, Turismo, Scamp, whatever. That's what all that is. I have those all listed on my Facebook page, and they're also listed on the Carlisle pre-sale group. If it's a pair, $40 a pair, because I want them gone. I would rather basically almost give them away than just sit here and keep collecting dust. So just an FYI, Carlisle's in 3 weeks from today. Actually, 3 weeks from today will be our last day at Carlisle. We will be, whoever goes with me, leaving sometime in the afternoon to come back home. So the plan, once I get back from Carlisle and things kind of settle down a little bit, I've got a parts hoard that I got to go pick up. I still have one more car I still need to go get. I'm just trying to find the time to do that. So anyways, we got to go do those things. And then I'm getting a van, an SUV. I don't care. Something junk, something that can hold stuff. And I don't care what it is. I don't care what it looks like. Don't care any of that, because we're going to start filling it up. I was moving stuff around yesterday, and it's like I've got way too much stuff that's just been here sitting in the way. Keep moving it, step over it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's time for stuff to go. So that's the plan. It might not be till like August. I don't know. But so anyways, what I'm getting at is, if you see something in the background of any of my videos that you want, and you're able to pick it up, or I can try to arrange. I got a buddy that travels quite a bit. I can try to arrange something with him. So, but we can try to figure something out, because I would rather, this stuff not just be thrown away. But at the same time, I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of looking at it. I'm tired of moving it. So, Shelby Charger update. Nothing's really changed. We did get it back together. We did take it on a short maiden voyage. We only went just here in town. I don't remember. I don't remember where we went. Oh, we went to my buddy's house, and then his new house that he's working on, and then we also went over. I took it over to his old house that he's getting ready to move from. So I haven't even put 5 miles on it yet. The plan today was, there's a cruise in the next town over. It's like 15 miles away, and we were just going to go, and it's not an official like a register or anything. It's just an open cruise. It's kind of cool, actually. They just cruise up and down the main street, and then people will park on the side, along the street, and sit and watch the cars. But I'm trying to get Grundy Insurance. I've never dealt with a classic car insurance company before, and trying to do it online, and then I thought I did the right thing, and then I didn't hear anything for a couple of days. And then I finally, yesterday morning, I called, because I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Oh, well, you didn't do this, and now it's going to be 24 to 48 hours before it goes through, I don't know what they called it, underwriting or something like that. So, but they were way cheaper than like Haggerty, and I'm talking like way cheaper, hundreds of dollars a year cheaper, not just 20 or 30. I think Haggerty was like $450 and Grundy was $140 a year. That's huge. Same coverage, same declared value. Nothing difference between the two. So I don't know. But anyways, SDAC is coming up a week from today. This car will be on the trailer, and I'll be heading to Detroit area. I'm going to do I'm planning on doing a lot of videoing while I'm there. Saturday's kind of like a hangout, meet and greet kind of thing. And then Sunday is the car show. So I have customers coming to pick up parts. And then we actually have a truckload of parts that's already being picked up by us and bringing back here. Just what we need is more parts. So anyway, I got to clean this thing. But honestly, the car looks nice until you get close. The paint job, like I've said before, is not the best. I'll clean it up as best I can, But I'm not going to sit here and spend hours and hours and hours detailing this thing, because we're not there yet. So, that's about it. That's about what's been going on this last week or so. Right now, I'll walk you out here. This silver Rampage, I'm filthy dirty already, so don't mind me. Silver, somebody messaged last night, they need the opening, the wheel opening. So I just went, before I started this video, and drew an outline and see if that's what they want before I start cutting, because I would rather give them too much than not enough. So this thing is pretty close to being ready to haul. I was hoping to do that yesterday, but it just didn't happen. So I still gotta clear out the bed, determine what I'm going to do with these things. I just, too much stuff. I need to quit being in love with this stuff per se, and just say screw it and just get rid of it, because it just takes up so much room. That's 2 passenger side quarter panels, and the one is not bad. The other one's got rust real low, but then, God, they're big, they're bulky, they're heavy. I mean, it's from here all the way. It's like the whole side plus part of the inner fender. It's not like I can lift it, but man, it's a bear. I still got to get this cleaned out. I brought this tank because I'm going to get the fuel setting unit out of it. It's for a Dakota, and those are in demand. This is a pile of junk. Everything on the back of this is scrap. I'm getting rid of it all. That door came as part of this Rampage package deal, but it's been bent all to hell on the I think the rear side, and then we've already seen the seats and whatnot. So real quick, this canopy isn't great, but it works. This is Carlisle. There's not as many totes as I had wanted, but there's a whole floor pan here, and then the Shelby Charger seats, the gray ones, are sold. Floor pan's sold. The hood scoop over there is sold. I don't think anything else has sold. So this is what I'm planning on taking to Carlisle, or at least some of that. I may change my mind as I go along, as I start loading. My hopes is to put the floor pan in the bed of the truck, so that it can just ride there. I think it'll fit in between the wheel wells. That's what I'm hoping for. So for now, this morning, we got to go do some running around. Later on, I've got somebody supposed to be coming for a hood here in a little while. So I need to go out and get that dug out. And then we're actually taking a hood to SDAC. I'm thinking I might as well go ahead and dig that out while I'm in there digging around. We'll see. So for now, hopefully this guy responded to the picture I sent him on those quarter panels, and we can get cutting on those and try to get another step closer to getting this thing out of here. But that's my plan today, so let's get busy.